Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So it's time for quarter 2 book haul. We are going again and I already have 2 books for you guys. I apologise if you can hear my TV, I'm being very lazy right now and not getting up and turning it off. These are both pre-orders. First one is 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒𝖊, So You'll Remember Me. This is actually April's book club pick as well. Way past April by the time we get to this, but if you guys want to come and join us, the link is down below. But yeah, this is perfect coming for that. I mean, I will probably still read it on my Kindle, but I'm very happy to have this one. I think I've only read Just for the Summer by her, but I absolutely loved it. It was so easy to read, it was so enjoyable. So I'm really eager to check out her other work, and yeah, this one just seemed so good. And then the next one is Wildest Dreams by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒𝖊. This is the second book in her new series, the Forbidden Love series. I still need to read the first one, but at least I got the second one ready and raring to go, you know. I am intrigued to get to these 2 when I get to them, but yeah, that is the start of book haul for quarter 2 of 2025. So I have a few books to haul. Only a little one, only 5 books, of course. I have Wild and Wrangled by 𝖬𝖊𝖑𝖈 Sage. This is the 4th and I believe final book in the Rebel Ranch series. I still need to read the 3rd one, but I do have this one now ready to go. I've been really enjoying the series. Nice, quick, easy, flow through it. So I'm excited to continue on the world and get my series finished because I'm in the middle of so many. I say it so many times, but like, the girl really needs to catch up. She really does. I have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I've seen this around. It's blown up, this book. I have not read anything into it and I'm not going to, so I'm going to go into it blindly when I eventually get there. And then, I'm so glad to have physical copies of these books. I have Night Wolf by Karina Howe and I have Grave Matter by Karina Howe. I am so excited to have these physical copies. I love her stuff, I love her work. I recently finished Nocturne, definitely need to check it out. Just need to check all her work out. I believe this book was a 5-star read if I remember correctly. So if you guys haven't picked her up, please go and do so now. That is your sign, okay? That is your sign. And then I've also picked up, which I do still need to read, but I will be getting there hopefully within the next week or so. We shall wait and see. Is Chasing the Wild by Elliot Rose. I'm so excited to get to this one. Cowboy, small town, spassy. You girls here for it. Everything I love in a book wrapped up into one. So yeah, I'm super excited to get to this. Nice little book haul for you guys. Nice and quick because you girls got some things to go and do. So yeah, I am so excited. So I have 3 books to haul. Now, 2 of them are the exact same books, but they're different editions. Okay, so it doesn't count. My first one is 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒𝖊 by Runix. I have this as an ARC, which is absolutely insane that I have an early copy of this book. And then the book that I have 2 copies of is obviously Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Like, do we expect anything less? This is just the normal edition because obviously I'm going to want to annotate it. And I can't annotate this copy, which is the Waterstones exclusive signed edition with the nice little sunset-y vibes going on there. Like, there was no way I could annotate this copy, so I had to get a second copy that I can annotate. Naturally, it had to be done. So yeah, I have just a small little book haul for you, and yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be more coming soon. So I have some books to haul, as you do. So HarperCollins had a like 50% off sale on TikTok shop. So did I pick up the entire Magnolia, what was it, Magnolia Falls? Magnolia Falls, yeah, the Magnolia Falls series. I bought the entire lot because I've seen them, they've been on my radar. I've not looked into them, but yeah, I believe they're small town. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I've seen them, I haven't looked into them, so don't fully know. Also, in that little haul, I did pick up the deluxe collector's edition of It Happened One Summer. Did I need it? No. When do I ever need more of these things? But did I grab it? Yes, I did. When it first announced, I was like, why? And then they had the sale. I was like, oh, that's a sign. I must grab. Clearly. To be fair, I am in a depression as well, so I've been trigger happy on the buying button. I then also have 2 copies of King of Envy. I have the standard version and the Works limited edition. That comes with obviously all the bits on the inside with the character art. The others, they're going to be doing the first 4 limited versions in autumn time, fall time, so I picked this one up whilst they had it, because once it's gone, so obviously. And then another Works edition I got was of A Great Big Beautiful Life, because it has the reversible jacket. And yeah, so that's the original one. I've already switched it over to the other one. I mean, they're beautiful. They belong together. I have a problem. I own up to it, we admit. But we keep going, as we do. So yeah, I have those books to add to my shelving somehow, some way, I don't know. But I shall figure it out. At some point we'll figure it out, it's okay. So I have another book to haul. I do have more coming this week, but I'm hauling this book singly on its own because I need to sort the shelving out. So yes, I have Rewinded Back by Liz Tomford. This is Rio's story. I'm so excited for Rio's story. This is going to be a good one. So yeah, I'm intrigued to get to this one. I'm going to say eventually, because let's be realistic, I'm not going to get to it anytime soon, but I'm super excited for this. So yeah, another one, and stay tuned because there's more to come in the next few days. So remember what I said about having more books to haul? We're here. Ali Hazelwood's newest book, Problematic Summer Romance. I am super excited for this one. You guys know me, you know I love Ali Hazelwood. I do currently still have to read Deep End. I've still currently not got that, but now I have 2 books of hers to just sit and devour. So I mean, it sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time to me. And then I have not read the 5th book yet in this series, and I am fearing for my life to continue this series. I want to reread the first 4 before I do continue, because I want to really immerse myself back within that world. Again, fearing for my life, because I was an absolute emotional wreck for the first 4 books. Like, I mean emotional wreck. I was distraught, which is why I fear for my life. And I have the 6th book here in my hands, which is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. This is 730 pages. This is a chunker. I think this may be the longest. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, but I think this could be the longest of the 6. And I fear for my life. Like, I really fear. Like I said, I have not read Taming 7 yet. I've read the first 4, but I want to reread Finding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6 before I continue again. But I know it's going to emotionally wreck me and destroy me just as much as the first time, especially considering I want to listen to the audiobooks as well for the first 4, which I know is going to immerse me a hell of a lot more than just physically reading it like I did the first time. So I know it's going to be even more traumatizing for me because you're going to feel it like in the emotion of like the tone of the narrators, their emotional like impact, and it's just I'm scared for my life, but we have it. We're ready to go when I feel brave enough to do it. We shall be there, but yeah, I'm scared for my life. But there we go. We have some more books, and there may be more to come. So I have more books. I'm actually having to refilm a clip because the clip for the last books that I hauled was in slow-mo. So I'm going to start with those books that I'd already filmed a clip for and hauled, but didn't happen. I got the last 3 books that are out in the Crimson Ridge series by Elliot Rose. I already have Jason Wild, so I got Braving the Storm, Bouquets and Buckles, which is the little novella, and Taming the Heart. Saving the Rain comes out in August, so I have these prepped. These are the indie editions. They are now officially out of print. We're very lucky that Elliot Rose's publisher has allowed her to sell the indie version of Saving the Rain via her website. So the fact that I'd already got Chasing the Wild and started collecting the indie versions, it's very handy for me because it means I can have them all in the indie version. So yes, I'm very, very happy about that. So I do have those to complete that set, obviously, until Saving the Rain comes. And then I was very, very lucky to receive a copy of Delicate Escapes by Catherine Cowles, which is the second book in the Sparrowfall series. I was very fortunate to receive this from Evermore exclusive publishers, so thank you to them for the opportunity for this. So I'm super excited to get to this. I'm in my small town era at the moment. I seem to be reading a lot of small town cowboy romances and books, so this is very much my vibes at the moment, so thank you for that one. So we have that, and yeah, now to the haul that I'm meant to be filming now, which is how I learnt that my camera was in slow-mo, because I didn't even realise. I've got another 2 books, but I've put those already away because I need to return them and get copies because they arrived damaged. So I put them away already so I don't forget them. But there is another 2, so I'll haul those ones tomorrow once I've got replacements for them. But we have a little works haul. As you guys know, it's June 2nd as I'm filming this. As you guys know, I've been in a bit of a depresso in May. May has not been a good month for me, so the trigger happy button has happened a lot, and this happened on the last day of May. So we're a little bit trigger happy, got a few books. There is still another one to come, but that's a pre one, so I mean, like, it doesn't count really. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting very, very distracted of the point of this clip, which is a book haul. But yes, let's get started. I have got some non-fictions. I do like a non-fiction, and you guys will notice that a lot of these are true crime. That is my go-to non-fiction. I do like a biography, but true crime is my main love when it comes to non-fiction books. So are we ready for this one? This is Murder Investigation Team by Stephen Cohen. It's how killers are really caught. I'm here for it. I love these things where they like a little behind the scenes into like how crimes are like resolved and things like that. And he's a former Scotland Yard detective inspector. So this one is Sit Downs with Gangsters by Sean Atwood. The introduction is done by Christopher Berry D, who I've already read his writing. I read his Jeffrey Dahmer book, which was really good. So I'm excited to read this one too. This is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be very, very intriguing to get a look into the mindset of some gangsters and like hear their stories. Well, some of their stories. I know a lot of the time they don't speak to certain extents, but to hear some of them. I then did also get Leanne Pinnock's Believe, her biography. Do you know what? I wasn't like a big Little Mix fan, but like I did enjoy their music. So when she released hers, I was like, okay, like let's check this out. It'll be worth it, kind of things like that. So that's why I got that one. I wasn't like a massive Little Mix fan, but I did enjoy their music, so I thought, why not? The next one I got is Conspiracy, Legends, Murder, Lies and Cover-Ups by David Gardner. So we know how we love conspiracy theory. These is gonna be the greatest cover-ups and unsolved mysteries in the world of celebrity. So this is gonna be interesting. So we've got Bob Marley, we've got Kurt Cobain, John Lennon, the Queen, Marilyn Monroe, John F. Kennedy, Elvis Presley, Princess Diana. So that's gonna be some interesting conspiracy theories in here. Now the other biography I got, and the only other biography I have, is How Not to Be Strong by Alex Scott. She is a women's football player, ex-women's football player. She now does commentary and presenting. So I'm really intrigued about this one. You guys know I am a football girl. I did grow up playing football. I think if it got to a point where when I was back in the day, guys, when I was playing football, I got to a certain age and then there was no teams for just females. I was on a mixed team. It was just me and one other girl on our team. When it got to the point where you had to go into men's and women's teams, there was no women's teams, so I couldn't continue playing football. And I think if I did have that when I was younger, I probably would have continued football and probably pursued that into a bit more seriously if the option was there for me when I was younger. So I'm intrigued to pick this one up and read this one. I then have Inside Wakefield Prison, Life Behind Bars in the Monster Mansion by Jonathan Levi and Emma French. So I'm intrigued. This apparently the sequel to the Sunday Times bestseller Inside Broadmoor. So I mean, I feel like that just tells me I've got to get that one too. But yeah, anyway, I love these kind of books, can you tell? I have another conspiracy theories book, The Greatest Cover-Ups and Solved Mysteries by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒, I think. I don't know how to say that. This is definitely a new one because it's got COVID on it. Those are my non-fictions. That took me a while to go through non-fictions. Now, my fiction books, like I said, 2 of them I'll show you tomorrow because I've got to get replacements first. First up, I have Play and Nice by J.P. Delaney. I've read a couple of his already. I've read Believe Me and The Girl Before. I think those are the ones that I've read, if I remember correctly. I've only read those couple. I did enjoy them, but I've also not read enough for me to get a true feeling on the author and whether they're for me and the vibes and stuff, and if they are somebody I would want to check out more of their work for. So I picked this one up to give this one a read and kind of like do another 3rd book and see like if they are ready for me. Like I said, I know I've enjoyed the other ones, but you know when you're still just not quite sure. So this is my 3rd time's a charm, and have a look and see how we got on with that one. I then have the 4th book that's out for the Play and Keep series by Rebecca Mack, which is Fall With Me. I believe the last book is Breathe With Me, and Breathe. It's something along those. I'll put it on screen. And I'm pretty sure it's coming at the end of this year. I want to say October time. I'm not entirely sure. I still only read Consider Me, but if it's the series is anything like that one, I'm gonna love it. But yeah, so I had to get this one to complete my collection. I have 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒𝖊 by Katie Smith. Again, not one of my radar. It definitely seems on my street. Like, this is a dark fantasy romance. We know I'm a dark romance girl. We know I love my dark romances. So we're here for this one. I then also got the first 2 books in Krista and Becca Ritchie's new series, what's the name of the series? Webs We Weave series, which is Dishonestly Yours and then Destructively Mine. I have not read the Addicted series yet, and I do really want to get to that one. Addicted series, that is, I think, one of my books before the end of the year, because I didn't get to it last year, so I rolled it over to this year. So I do want to get started on that series. So I have got these as well anyway, because you know, why not? Why not? And the last 6 books I have to show you are quite obviously Lucy's Core books. Of course, these are books that are been re-released with new covers. So we have the 4 books in the Riley Thorne series. I need to check the order in that of them, but we have The Corpse in the Closet, The Dead Guy Next Door, The Blast from the Past, and The Body in the Backyard. I'm really intrigued to get to these ones because they seem so good, so I'm super excited to get to them. And then we have 2 books in the Blue Moon romantic comedy series. I don't know if this is the only 2 in the series, if there's another one. Blue Moon, yes, there is more. So I have No More Secrets and Fall in Temptation. I have these 2 as well because I'm working my way through her backlog of books, and you guys know how much I love her, so of course I had to get it. Had to be done. It had to be done. I'm sorry. The trigger happy finger on me at the time said it needed to be done, so it was done. But yeah, so those are the books that I have to haul. Like I said, I've got those other 2 that I'm going to replace tomorrow, and I will update you with them tomorrow. I'll haul them tomorrow for you guys. And then I should hopefully be having another book arrive tomorrow as well. That other book that I got, the Pretty one, which I'm super excited for. I'm super excited for that one. But yeah, that is it. That is how many? 22 books. I mean, to be fair, I did have to refilm a clip for 4 of them, so I mean, like, let's ignore the angle, but it's the next night. I do have my replacements for those 2 books that I said about yesterday from the works. Let me quickly just take a label of this one. I should have taken this off before I did the TikTok haul, but oh well. Anywho, right, the first one, I'm not going to try and pronounce the name, okay, because I'm really shit with pronunciations, as you guys know, but this is Where Sleeping Girls Lie. It is this one. It's a YA thriller, I believe. I've been saying YA thriller, and I do believe I'm correct, but this is meant to be so good. I've seen a couple of people who have read it and they've absolutely loved it, so we shall see. And the second one was Talking with Serial Killers by Christopher Berry Lee, who I've read the Jeffrey Dahmer one for and I enjoyed, so I feel like that says it all. But I have had 2 more deliveries today. Now this one, I believe this one has come to me early because I don't think it's meant to release until next week. Let me have a look quickly. Oh no, the 5th. It's meant to release on the 5th. So I have still had this early. It is A Forgery of Fate by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈. Now, I've only read Six Crimson Cranes, which I've enjoyed. I love the storytelling, I love the characters, I love the writing style. I need to read A Dragon's Promise still, but I'm super excited to get into this world and a new one and just kind of immerse back within there. So very excited for that one. And of course, it's release date for this one, and I'm super excited for it. I do have the Waterstones exclusive edition, so that's Braid Edge, guys. I feel like you guys know what's coming. It is 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love a bit of Taylor Jenkins Reid. Like, she does not release enough. I feel like I think I've read nearly all of her books. Near enough. But it feels like forever since we've had a release from her. I feel like it feels like forever. And I've seen some news that she's working on a Harry Soto is Back adaptation. There was another one. I saw it on TikTok. What was it? It's like there was 3 things she was working on. She's a busy girl, but like I'm super excited for this one. And I have seen that The Works has their own edition of this with a reversible jacket. I would say I need you guys to talk me out of this, but this is going to be out way past the point of me probably getting the book. You might see me get the Waterstones, the Works edition, I mean, at some point during the rest of this whole video. So yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Anywho, that is it. That is the hauls so far. I'm actually doing another book tomorrow. The Pretty Book. I thought it was going to come today, but it didn't, so it should in theory be coming tomorrow. I have my copy of 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 Not Mine by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 Murphy. Obviously I had to have a physical copy. I read it as an ARC. Fucking loved it. 5-star read. Loved August and Sinclair. Like, perfect round out to the series. Like, literally, if you guys have not read Monica Murphy and you've not read the Lancaster Prep series and like the Next Generation, you absolutely must. Like, it's so good. It's just so easy to read kind of series. Absolutely loved it. Hence why I got this edition of A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. This is the deluxe edition, which featured extra author content. I did read the little extras. Loved it. Loved it. But look how stunning that is. I mean, actually you can't really see it because my hand's in the way, but absolutely loved it. It had to be done. And then I did get the Works version of 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈. I have it on the reversible jacket. This is what the reversible jacket looks like, which is what I really like and really love. So I did cave. It's okay. So I have some more book mail. 4 of them are pre-orders. 3 of them I got while I was away, and 1 of them I got as an early copy from the publisher. So we're gonna work our way through it. Let's start with this one because it's just out on its own. This is my copy of Lucid by Lorraine Johnson. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. I don't know. I apologise if I'm not. This releases on the 7th of August, so I'm super excited to get to this one. It sounds like a bit of me. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm very here for it. I have my copy of Realm of Thieves by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈. This was a pre-order. This is her newest release. It's a romance, but it's like mafia kind of esque as well. So I'm super excited. It says 2 thieves vie for dominance in the illegal dragon egg trade, putting both their lives and their hearts on the line in the scorching romancy. If I can speak, it helps. Now, these are 3 books that I got whilst I was away. I got Scorch by Jennifer Armentrout. I've had my eyes on it for a while. I caved. The Charlie Method by Elle Kennedy. Have I still only read 1 of her books? Yes, but I have the first 2 in the Off-Campus Diaries, so I got the 3rd, obviously. And then I got the Rom-Coms by Catherine Center. This, I've had her on my radar for a while. I've not read anything of hers yet. I do believe I have 1 of her books on my Kindle. I want to say it's Hello Stranger, but I'm not sure, so I picked up the Rom-Coms. I've heard so many good things about her, so I'm excited for that. Now, these last 3 are pre-orders. I have the paperback of House of Flame and Shadow. Was this my favourite book of the series? No, but I have the first 2 in paperback, so I got this one to match, so yes. I then got the collector's special edition of The Love Hypothesis. I've run out of room on my special edition shelf, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I've got 2 books now that need to sit on it. Plus I need that I get a rare because I've pre-ordered some special editions there too. I'm fucked. I'm really fucked. Anywho, yes, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's I love it. I absolutely love it. It had bonus content as well at the back, which I've already read. When I opened the package, I already read it then. Just loved it. Love it. So yeah, it had to be done. It had to be done. And then I got my signed copy of 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 by 𝖕𝖊𝖑. This is her newest release. It says 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangle like roots. One grows high and one grows deep and one grows wild and all of them grow teeth. I believe it's sapphic as well, so I'm super excited for that one. I'm very, very, very extremely eager to get to this. I've read The Secret Life of 𝖕𝖊𝖑. Absolutely loved it. I've read 𝖕𝖊𝖑. I've read the first book in the Shades of Magic trilogy. I need to work through the rest of them, but this one might bump up on the TBR, if I'm being honest, because this one I'm super eager to read because it sounds so good. So yeah, that is our little book haul. In theory, there should be no more. In theory. So I did have a few more books arrive. I apologise for the lighting. Only 3. And I needed them to complete my collection that I've got going. Hang on. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, I needed these ones to complete the Legacy of God collection that I've got going. So yeah, that's we have God of Pain. Although this one isn't matching in size with the others, so I'm going to keep an eye out for another edition because yeah, I'm not happy with this one. So but I have it for now until I can get another copy. God of Ruin as well. I love these editions, and I wasn't expecting these to come until July because I've struggled to get these 3 because for some reason it just never seemed to want to send me these 3, so I struggled. But also God of Wrath as well. So these are the last 3 that I needed to get. Like I said, I'm not too happy with, you can probably see, this edition, so I'm going to keep an eye out for a replacement one for that that's actually going to properly match. But otherwise, I've now completed my Legacy of Gods collection, so I'm very happy. Very happy indeed. It's completed. That is now officially the last of it for this book haul. So I'll go back to the outro that I'd already filmed. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if any of these books you've picked up and they're on your TBR, or if you've read them, let me know. But yeah, this is a serious issue that I have and I'm fully aware, and we're gonna ignore it, okay? We're just gonna move past the issue. We're not going to acknowledge it, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, so don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.